All right, good evening everybody. Hope you're having a great night. We are giving you the latest on what is still Tropical Storm Elsa that has made a serious right turn over the past hour or two and is really throwing some thunderstorm stuff off the coast of Georgia, but not much here. So still not looking for a huge impact here, but let me dig on in and show you what's up. The latest advisory that came out at 8 o'clock, there'll be another one around 11 o'clock, and we'll see how things are looking then. It looks like most of the convection that you can see is on the right side, of course the dirty side of the storm there. And that's where we're seeing things blow up. You can see with those cloud tops out there. Let's take a look at the track. Now this is as of 8 o'clock, and don't think this is going to go this way as much now. It would have to make a serious left turn all of a sudden. So I think the new track, once it comes out, is going to be probably something that kind of goes like this. This had it going more north, clipping our southeastern counties. Well, look at the change here. The jog continues like this, almost going around us. So the impact that we were talking about for our southeastern counties is even less now. And we'll see if we get a little bit of rain, maybe a breeze here or there. Let's go forward from here on into the radar shot. There's the latest tornado watch, which is for the Savannah area. Starts on the southern end from St. Simons, Brunswick area, on up through Savannah, Hilton Head, Charleston. And we'll zoom in. Actually, let's go to, well, let's go back to this other one. Look at these storms out here. I'm going to get to it from this way right here. Hold on a second. We're going to go over to this and add this and do that. Okay. All right, just have to make some changes to the radar shot here, but look at this over here. Just thousands of lightning strikes here. If I put the loop on there, you can see how everything just exploded right there. Let me see if I can slow this down a little bit. We're going to put this on slow and watch it just blow up right there. So that's what's heading toward the Savannah area. Tons of lightning. It's once this outer band got out over the open water here out of the Atlantic, everything just popped. It was already windy. We'd seen tornado warnings from Jacksonville to St. Mary's, and then this stuff started just taking off, boom, just like that. So this is where the biggest stuff is. Now that we've seen that, let's go back over to our neck of the woods, and there's not a whole lot going on here. We've seen rain just kind of flying over the top of it. Again, we were on the clean side of the storm, so we weren't expecting to see a whole lot anyway. But the rain bands, this is like the second big wave that came across just a little while ago, and then there's kind of a lull here, and that may be most of what we see from here on out. It's just that, because now we're seeing the rain kind of clipping by, not showing as much in our southeastern counties now. So again, if this trend continues with this right turn, Clyde, we'll continue to see more of this roll towards Savannah as opposed to right up our eastern counties. So there you go. You can see these bands continuing over this way, just light rain for Dublin, a few sprinkles around Eastman, Telfair, Wheeler, Trutland, Johnson counties, same thing. And then the stuff that came through the Macon area just a little while ago has made its way on off toward the west. So this may kind of do it as we go through tonight, just this kind of pattern that we're seeing now. Let's see if I can dig up the, let's go with this high-res model and see what it looks like. Yeah, all right, so there's around 10, 11 o'clock. Tries to throw a little more rain our way, but then again, this model also is a little more bullish with throwing rain. Colors on the map here, it always looks a little bit more robust than some of the others. There's around 2 in the morning. It's all South Carolina at this point. And then peeling away, maybe a few wraparound showers overnight into tomorrow morning, but that would do it. So we'll go backwards. So again, still kind of mainly, well, let me get it to right here, pointing to our eastern counties, if any of this even gets slung up here now. But now that it's starting to ride more toward the northeast, there may not be as much of this up here. All right, so I'm going to go back to the radar shot and answer a few questions. Let's see if I can get over here. See a lot of hellos. Okay, looks like I've gotten to them now. Oh, somebody got the Right Turn Clyde, yep. Clint Eastwood movie, great stuff. How's Gordon looking? Well, really any of our area, for the most part, it's looking like mainly just some light rain and maybe a tad of a little breeze out there. So really, I don't expect any really big impact here now. I think everything's just going to fly on by us off toward the east now. So, which is a good thing. I mean, we may still get a little bit of rain out of this, but the really big show that it was looking like was going to happen, at least for our eastern counties, is not panning out, which is, again, okay. But again, coastal parts, if you are, it's the time of year, a lot of people are on vacation, 4th of July week. If you're up and down the Georgia coast, if you're in Savannah, Tybee area, this is, if you're watching from there, pretty big storm coming your way. It's going to make a lot of noise. There are no warnings for it. I definitely would not be out on the beach with that right now. That just missed St. Simons when it blew up just past Sea Island. And so if you're anywhere of these areas, and a lot of people are on vacation around, these beaches here, as last night we were talking about on the Gulf side, Florida, and when the storm was coming on shore. So probably seeing a lot of lightning off in the distance. It's also an area prone to a lot of water spouts right now. So that's where the big show is. Again, the rest of us just seeing a little off and on rain and maybe a little bit of a breeze. And I wish I could get the comments to update live. I'll have to go out and back into it again. Caitlin says, on vacation in Amelia Island, gusty wind and bad rain. Yeah, it was rough earlier there. I know that too. Okay. When will you be able to let us know if it turns away from our area, Johnston County? It's already doing that, Amanda. It's turning, and I mean, I think there still could be a few little wraparound showers, but I'm not nearly as concerned as we were earlier with that. Your severe threat is all going to be on this. Again, you see why it's the dirty side of the storm out here. It's mainly up and down 95 and off the coast. So the center of the storm will continue to kind of roll like this is what it's looking like, as opposed to the earlier track was to go up this way. It's doing more of this now, which is a good thing. And there is the big picture. So you can see where the toughest weather is. It's well out of reach of us. Show the wind gust map. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Georgia wind and gusts. Here we go. So this is the current wind gusts. Not bad at all. And all of that is outside of our area. Let's see, I can go up and grab one that's a little closer in. Yeah, Eastman, 20, 21 mile per hour wind gusts, that's nothing. The stuff we saw last night was much stronger than this. And again, the storm, for the most part, I mean, this is not the official track, but it loosely, it looks like it's kind of doing this. Again, the original track was kind of go right up like this. Well, it has changed a pretty good bit. Again, as you can see, when I go to the tropical map here, because this shows you where it has been. That's the historic line that you see, historical line, which means this is where it's been going, right through here. And notice this big turn. Now the track, the old track still wants to, right here, wants to start to shoot it back up to follow this path. I just don't see that happening now. It looks like it's turning more like this now. Still a tropical storm. We'll see what the 11 o'clock advisory says, but with each hour that passes, it'll become more and more of a non-issue for us because it is moving away. And really, once we get that center of the storm, the axis of the storm on up, you know, past us like this, then we're in the clear, except for just a northwesterly breeze, maybe something like that, but not a big deal. What is the max wind for Dudley area? Really, the most I've seen with any of these really has been 20, 30 miles per hour lately. I don't think we're going to see much more than that. Okay. Well, I hope this has answered a lot of questions. Going to start getting ready for the 10 o'clock show on our CW channel. You can find us there. And then, of course, on the main MAZ channel at 11 on the CBS there. So we'll have the latest numbers and all that. But more and more as this goes, this is looking better for us and is starting to pull away. And each hour that passes, again, it's better and better for us. So, all right, we'll see you for now. Let me see, I can leave you with a radar shot. There's the track. That's probably not going to happen. Let's go to the radar shot. And we'll have an updated track and all that coming up in just a little while, too, toward the 11 o'clock show. So, all right, we'll see you for now.